Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to Rubio's Garage. Quick little update here on the first gen. We've been working on it, but I haven't uploaded a video since almost a year ago. And it's 2025, now it's 2026. And last time we were working on the first gen, we did a ZF6 swap. We added an air dryer because we have an engine driven air compressor. We want to have onboard air for all the air tools and air lockers and stuff like that. So I was having an issue where I wasn't starting the truck. I was having a really hard time starting the truck, and I thought it was my fuel shutoff solenoid, but it was my lift pump. It was a couple times where I got warrantied out from a cheap, it was like $50 for a lift pump, and they sent it a couple times and it wasn't it. But you got to change the spring that goes inside. It lowers your PSI so you can run it on the VE pump. So that's, as you can see, that's a second gen P pump lift pump. But if you run it without changing the spring, you will blow a seal on your VE pump, and you got to change it. So this place actually on eBay is $150. They send you the spring, they send you everything, and it looks beefier and started right up. So I didn't have to delete my fuel shutoff solenoid. Oh, it's on there, but you remove the plunger. That is your solenoid. You can see it right there. It has a little stud for your power, and then the ground grabs it from the body, your chassis. And then this one's the plunger. So every time you send power, it picks it up. Once you shut off the power, it brings it down and shuts off your fuel. There's an updated version where it has a brass plug instead of a rubberish one. So yeah, you can update it to that. I might do it later, but as of now, we're keeping everything analog on this truck. We are going to be using a manual shut off. So to shut off this second gen, you just pull this lever and it shuts it off for you. See that? And in order for me to do that, I have to run a shut off cable, kind of like a choke cable for a carburetor, but this one's kind of like for a PTO or different accessory that you gotta use a cable. But since we were shopping for stuff for this first gen, some door stiffeners from New Era Performance slash metalbycharlie.com. They have this bracket that goes right behind where your fuel shut off solenoid goes, and basically it goes right there, and it gives you a slot for your throttle cable and your shut off cable. So the throttle cable that they recommend using is a Low Car. Low Car is a performance company where they sell you a lot of stuff for your cables, shifters, a lot of cool stuff. Especially if you have automatics, they have a nice kick down and throttle cables and stuff like that. So these were the door stiffeners I was talking about from New Era. So when I was shopping for this and I ordered the door stiffeners and the handle stiffeners, I came across this. So this is a pretty cool setup. I have some fittings from P-pump shut off manual shut off conversions I've done. Some hardware I've used from Napa, Dorman, some door stops or cable stops and whatnot. So yeah, quick little update on the first gen. We also ordered some intercooler brackets from far from stock, and it uses a 7.3 power stroke intercooler. So this first gen is a non-intercooled, as you can see in the grill, 89 to 91 and a half, something like that. And we decided to go with the intercooler. And since we're doing intercooler, we found this cool piece at Amazon, like $60, and it basically places your pipe over your injection pump. It runs it to the front, run your intercooler, and then a pipe to your turbo. We did update the turbo from a second gen HX35, and yeah, a lot of upgrades on this first gen. Stay tuned. ZF6 is coming along. We still gotta plumb it. As you can see, the air compressor, power steering combo. The power steering goes the high pressure line. That's a high pressure line. Let me see, where's my finger? Right there. High pressure line goes right there. Feeds your hydro boost. Hydro boost goes to your steering box. For your steering box, it could go back to your reservoir, but we're gonna be adding an oil cooler. From the oil cooler, comes back to your reservoir, and then it just completes the system. On this first gen, we're doing everything analog. Like I said, analog fuel, manual shut off, manual windows, manual door locks, all that good stuff. You know, keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. Here at Rubo's Garage, we also got a Mercedes diesel. Here in California, you still got a smog. So that one's a 96. You got a smog 97 and below. So that's a little commuter we got. The less money you spend on fuel, the more truck parts we get. Learn that hard way. This one's my brother's truck. This one's a OBS 454 4x4. We got some 22s. We shaved them down to 22 5s. We shaved them down to 22s. It does have Toyos, proxies, front and back. You still gotta polish. Tell my brother to wash his truck, his car too. So yeah, we have semi wheels on this one too, and Selena. So last time when we were working on the first gen, I stopped working on the first gen because I was working on Selena. I did it wasn't a wreck, and we changed a lot of parts, a lot of suspension parts. As you can see, we have kryptonite parts, drag links, steering stabilizers, all that good stuff. We changed the front end, hood, fenders, bumper. The intercooler got a little damage. As you can see, the oil cooler for the power steering, we added one on Selena, so that's what we're doing, a similar combo. It's in and out, it goes back to your reservoir. So yeah, Selena, we're getting ready for the OBS truck show in Salem, Oregon. Albany, Oregon. You guys should go out there. It's a very nice show. Super cool. We always go to the show and shine. And that's the date. 2026, August 14 and 15. Salem, Oregon. We ordered some stuff from JC Customs. JC Customs is a CNC machinist. He sells a lot of billet parts. Look at this 4x4 shifter. He sells door handles. He sells the window locks for your windows. So you can see my shifter. This is gonna be my 4x4 shifter. He sells headlight knobs, turn signals, a lot of cool stuff. He also did my spikes, my floating caps, a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, Selena, it's been running good. I've been commuting it, but fuel got crazy this year. And yeah, this one's my baby. So this one's the one that started it off. I bought it when I was 15 and I still have it almost 20 years. So yeah, new project over there. That one's a Mercedes OM 606. It has a kind of like a mini P pump, a 6mm pump. That one happens to be electronic, but we are gonna go manual everything. Cars Auto, we're gonna be doing a manual conversion, kind of like we did Selena. Selena used to be automatic, and we did a lot of work on it. We also added, we have footage for adding a iPad on there for right now. We did Dakota digital gauges. We did removable steering wheel, a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, doesn't really show us, but I have fun with it. Yeah, stay tuned here at Rubo's Garage. You guys want to see the first gen running? I'm all over the place. Too many projects. I'll show you real quick. This thing starts up right now. There's great fuel pressure. This one's a cable for it. Lever and it shuts it off, and it has like a little spring goes back, and you can always start it back. We also did the one wire conversion for the alternator. This was for PA performance. One wire to your battery. You are going to be pulling the battery to the frame to clean up a lot of the engine bay. 120 psi. It's the first right now. I know I said I wanted everything analog or manual in this truck, but you guys think I should have electric fans or keep the manual fan, you know, as of now. But yeah, Selena has manual electric fans, but yeah, we'll see. We update the radiator conversion. Changes your upper hose going this way, kind of like a second gen, comes up this way. This one looks like the IDI. And I guess you get more performance from a radiator when your hoses are on the same side, because you go on the opposite side because it travels more and whatnot. So yeah, stay tuned. Rubio's Garage.